And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Peace and love to the gods and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planets. How are we living today, man? What's busting out that count, y'all? What y'all got going on right there, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Catamates, welcome back to the channel. Salute to you. Feathers up, feathers up, feathers up. Salute one time for Turtle Island. One time for the Turtle Island, baby. We is in chill. How everybody living, man? Welcome backs, welcome backs, welcome backs. I hope everybody's good. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm groovy. Groovy as usual. But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? We is back over here with the Volgun, though. You know, I will let you know that. We gonna slide back over to the Volgun because I'm kind of like, I was looking at the past two videos that we did, the two past two SCPs that we did, looking at the numbers, and then I seen this number, and it's kind of like going down the lines of the same numbers in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So we got like, well, I think that was SCP, what was it? 213, and then 2137, and now this is 2173. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, the spinaroo of the numbers. So we're gonna see if this has any correlation with anything that we've already seen so far. I know this says the an interdimensional Mexican standoff, but you know, dealing with the situations of the fields of stuff and stuff that we into, you never can tell where these things are gonna lead to. Not to mention, hey, what's a pattern screamer? Now we've had some weird SCPs and some XK classes and Euclids, Ketters, and the saves that maybe not so safe. But now we have a pattern screamer. I'm not too sure what that is. So, Academates, thank you for joining me. See, I hope you have what you need, because I do. And without further ado, let's go ahead and see what it is with this interdimensional Mexican standoff. Let's see exactly who's standing off here. So let's get her busting, shall we?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-2173.
Let's do it.
Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. As SCP-2173 appears to be stable, containment procedures are primarily geared to prevent public knowledge and interest in SCP-2173. Equipment at 10-meter intervals along the edge of SCP-2173 and 10 meters outside its edge will automatically monitor interior atmospheric content of SCP-2173 and its current diameter. Any change in SCP-2173's atmospheric content or diameter are to be reported to Containment Site 2173's director immediately. A 0.5 kilometer security perimeter is to be maintained around the outer border of SCP-2173. All roadways granting access to SCP-2173 are to be barricaded and guarded by armed Foundation personnel fluent in American English, wearing current U.S. Army utility uniforms and equipped with current U.S. Army MBC, nuclear biological chemical protective clothing. Similarly equipped personnel are to patrol the established perimeter, which will be marked with signs and surrounded with concertina wire. Any civilians attempting to gain access to SCP-2173 are to be given a cover story detailing an uncontained spill of nuclear waste in the area. Class C amnestics are permitted for use on civilians that manage to break the perimeter. Class B amnestics are permitted for use on former residents and friends and family thereof of Delmarsh, Maine. All public aerial and satellite photographs of SCP-2173 are to be doctored to present consistency with the cover story. An aerial robotic probe is to explore SCP-2173 using thermal imaging weekly. Any changes within SCP-2173 and all additional exploration requests are to be filed with Containment Site-2173's director. Any sign of hostility on the part of SCP-2173-1 is to be negated without provoking further hostility. Description: SCP-2173 is an intangible 1-kilometer diameter dome enveloping the majority of Delmarsh, Maine, United States. The atmosphere inside SCP-2173 is approximately 70% carbon monoxide, 25% argon, and 5% chlorine and other trace gases. Any gases flowing through SCP-2173 are converted almost instantly into the same gases as the rest of its atmosphere, and all gases flowing out are converted back to Earth standard. Manned exploration is impossible because of this. See Initial Exploration Log. SCP-2173-1 are sapient humanoid beings apparently native to the environment present within SCP-2173. They have demonstrated technological capabilities that exceed that of modern human society.
Of course.
SCP-2173-1 instances are bipedal and estimated to be approximately 2 meters in height on average. They appear to be endothermic. Little else is known about their biology or their culture because of the lack of physical interaction between SCP-2173-1 and the Foundation. Recovery. On 02/09/1998, Global Occult Coalition operatives carried out a raid on a Chaos Insurgency facility several kilometers north of Delmarsh, Maine. Foundation agents in the area were acting as escorts to the GOC convoy. The raid was successful with no critical GOC casualties. Several anomalous items were recovered by the GOC, including... Also, among the recovered items was an interdimensional portal, tentatively designated as SCP pre-recovery, being operated...
See what I'm saying? Y'all even fighting each other just to get the Johnson, man. Y'all be, you're tweaking. You're tweaking, man. Y'all be out there just tweaking, goddamn. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And see, this is one of them things, one of them times where it's like, when you want keys, you
by the Chaos Insurgency as a means of communicating with SCP-2173-1, with the suspected intentions of securing anomalous weaponry. As the convoy approached Delmarsh, an ambush by the remnants of the Chaos Insurgency garrison destroyed several GOC vehicles using anti-tank weaponry, including the cargo truck carrying SCP. Whether the destruction of this item was intentional is unknown at this time. When the item was destroyed, the area designated SCP-2173 was quickly enveloped by its current atmosphere. Foundation assets and local emergency responders carried out evacuation procedures while better-equipped Foundation assets mobilized to contain the anomaly.
Wait, man, wait, hold on, bro. So why are y'all, okay. So what's going on here? Why is this being omitted? So what happened? Did the damn thing get free? I think it got loose, y'all. I think it got loose. They don't want to tell us which one got loose, y'all. But be on the lookout. Head on the swivel. Okay, that makes head on the swivel.
Informed of the fate of their agents, but all further information regarding SCP-2173 has been kept within the Foundation to limit complications to diplomacy with SCP-2173-1.
Of course.
For further information regarding SCP-2173's origins, see Recovered Document SCP-2173-4. Recovered Document SCP-2173-4.
Let's get it.
The following excerpts are transcribed documents recovered from SCP-2173. Note: several excerpts from Document 2173-4 have been redacted for brevity or because of references to information classified above Level 3 security clearance. Names of specific individuals have been censored. Access to full documents requires Level 4 security clearance. Recovered Document 2173-4 is believed to have been authored by Person of Interest 952404, Ephialtes. Excerpts from Recovered Document SCP-2173 4A.
Who is this? This name sounds mighty familiar. That was the dude that snitched on the Leonidas. He told them boys about the goat path. Goddamn.
Covered on 02/15/1998.
I'm not saying that that's the dude.
13th October 1989.
Person of interest, yeah.
I'm starting this journal in an attempt to help me calm my nerves while working on this project. This is the largest project I've ever worked on. I suppose the privilege comes with the promotion. I'm honestly having trouble believing that the Foundation would be willing to fund this project. After years of studying SCP, we've finally figured it out. I mean, it's still a threat to public perception of normality and to public safety, so it isn't getting an EX designation or anything anytime soon, but hey, it's a step. That's what this project is. It's an attempt to duplicate SCP effects, but with more controllability. How else are we supposed to figure these things, these scientific anomalies out? By standing by and watching as they tear our world apart? No, this is a proactive step. We're going to be studying wormholes as a viable means of interdimensional, intergalactic, and extra-universal travel. This means finding locations to safely store SCPs in locations they can't affect humanity. This means finding civilizations that may have a better understanding of anomalies and the universe in general, and give us a greater chance against these things. I hate to be self-aggrandizing, but quite simply, the very future of humanity may depend on the results of this project.
Now, right there, I would concur with him. Just that little bit right there. I get that. Let's get these things. Let's get them off planet, but let's get them to entity that could, like you said, understand them better and understand them and overstand them and know how to control, contain, or deal with them. So, you know what I mean? I get that. But I would definitely say don't just go dumping anomalies on people's planets and dimensions and stuff. I would definitely go against that, because you wouldn't want somebody to come dump something that you can't contain in your joint, would you? So, but I roll with that. I don't know about the rest of that, but yeah, that part right there, I can concur. Proceed.
I can only hope it goes according to plan. 17th of July, 1990.
I mean, it's one more thing. I mean, if you present it right, like I said, you can't just go, take this thing, or there's a planet, there's a place here, let's just throw it there. No. I mean, I would definitely not do that. I wouldn't do that. But I would try to contact such peoples on such lands or such dimensions and places or whatever. You know what I mean? And try to negotiate and show them what you got. And be like, do y'all know what this is or where this possibly come from? And if there's more on our planet, can we deal with it? Do you know? And they'd be like, well, no, but we know some people that might know. And they call them up and they be like, yeah, we know what that is. How to get on your planet? It's like, well, we don't know. It's like, okay, well, we'll take that off your hands, and if we'll come to your planet and we'll find out what else y'all got. If you got more, we'll take care of that for y'all. Now I get that. I feel that. I get this good negotiating. You feel me? It's like the bartering system. It's good negotiating. But don't just dump them. I would not do that. I'd go against dumping.
It's taking too damn long for this project to move forward.
But I'm just like, man.
Director keeps dragging his feet on getting me the resources I need. His pet mobile task force takes up more resources than the rest of this site combined. I mean, why the hell do they need an attack helicopter? They're a small infantry force, a platoon at best, not a whole goddamn division. I don't even see the point of the task force. Anyway, we're well within easy reach of New 7 if we ever need a large infantry force. Then the son of a bitch has the audacity to ask why my project hasn't come to any sort of fruition yet. I'll tell you why, you bastard. It's because all of my funding keeps getting pulled out from under me and handed over to your boys so they can have more toys to play with. We're trying to build something that tears space-time apart like a toy for our own benefit, and you're acting as though we can do that on a shoestring budget. I'm gonna confront him about it tomorrow. If I can't change anything from here, I'll look into moving it further up the chain of command. Maybe that'll get the lead out of his pants and get me the resources I need to make this work.
You were just practicing.
1st of August, 1990. I was given an early look into what the next fiscal year's budget is going to look like, and I'll be damned if talking to didn't work. Next year's budget is going to be twice this year's, and I'll actually be given some elbow room to work. A bigger laboratory, a bigger staff of researchers, and the budget to actually requisition the equipment and materials I need. It's going to be a great year.
Oh yeah? You gonna tell us about it?
Excerpt from recovered document SCP-2173-4, C. Recovered on 02/17/1998.
Let's go.
22nd of April, 1995. Jesus Christ, man. Why did this have to happen to me? After 5 long years of working on this project, it's all gone to shit. I mean, this whole thing is probably going away quick. There's going to be a big audit and an investigation by the ethics committee, and this whole damn project is probably going to get scrapped. It's not my fault. That's all I have to say. I mean, should we have done more animal testing? Used more remote methods of exploration? Absolutely. But goddamn it, we were so close! I thought we had this figured out. How the hell was I supposed to anticipate a power surge wrecking the whole damn thing? It was just one operative. Private, I think his name was. We sent a 4-man team from Delta 16 through to explore some ruins we'd found through robotic and D-class exploration. We figured that having brought back samples and D-class fine, there'd be no trouble sending experienced operatives through. And there wasn't. Not the first time, not the second time, not until the 7th goddamn exploration did anything bad happen. But when it did go bad, it went bad in the worst way possible.
Wow.
I don't have clearance to know everything that's going on in this site, but I know that my project, SCP, isn't the only one to draw a lot of power. Hell, maybe it wasn't even a research project. It was just a glitch in the computers managing the generators, or maybe the computers we've got in the basement themselves got too hot and drew too much power or something. I don't know. But whatever it was, it cut the power to my part of site at the worst moment possible. Private was just walking through the portal when the power went out, and it damn near cut him in half. There was no saving him. And it's gonna be my ass. This sort of shit just doesn't slide. Someone's gonna have to pay for the fact that there's a new urn in Mortuary 43, a new star on the wall here in sight, and a kid without her dad. More likely than not, it's gonna be me. I know some people who know how to get me out of here alive, and taking my research with me. Hopefully, it isn't for nothing. Excerpt from recovered document SCP-2173-4, D. Recovered on 02/17/1998. 24th of December, 1997. We're just about ready to test out the new doorway, and just in time for Christmas, too. It's been 2 years since I left the Foundation and went insurgent. And I hate to say this, but it's paid off. I was able to rebuild the doorway in a third of the time it took me to build it the first time around. I damn near have my own facility up here in northern Maine. All the research staff, equipment and materials I need, and a budget that's almost bottomless. My former co-workers probably wouldn't be able to understand why I'm doing this, but I haven't switched sides. I'm still in this, ultimately, for humanity. The Foundation takes all these things it doesn't understand, calls them anomalies, and locks them up forever.
I heard the hesitation in your voice, boy. I heard that. You thinking of drifting off that path, though. I heard it. I heard it in your voice. Y'all better, hey, trying to tell you.
Ever. The GOC, they just blow shit up like it's the only solution to any problem. But the insurgency, I could hardly believe it at first, but they actually go rationally about anomalies. They understand that we'd be wiped from the face of our tiny planet if some things weren't contained. They're just fighting for the people who wouldn't wipe us out, who can't wipe us out if they're not treated as pariahs. I'm sorry. We're fighting for the people the skippers and the gawks just mind wipe as though their memories are toys. That's why I'm doing this. It's not for the money. It's not for the nice accommodations. It's for the people. Maybe someday, the Foundation may understand it. That day may come sooner than the Foundation is expecting. Director's note.
Hold on. Pardon me just for a second. Now, if it was for the people, why are you neuralizing every damn body then? Why don't anybody know? That would be my question. Hypothetically. It would be my question. Why aren't you telling us? If you're doing it for us, why aren't we aware? I should be aware that you're doing something for me, so I can be grateful that you're doing it. I was like, well, damn, is that what y'all do for a living? Well, cool. I appreciate you doing that, brother. I don't mind. Thank you. That's one less thing that I have to worry about, because I'm glad there's somebody on the job. But I would love to know that you actually are on the job. But you can't let us know that because you actually using people as guinea pigs. That's the GPD. You know what I'm talking about? Guinea pig. What is it? What I say yesterday? I said guinea pig decoys. Yeah, that's the GPD. The GPD, y'all. Guinea pig decoys. Simple as that. That's the D class. Guinea pig decoys class. Decoy class. Guinea pig decoy class. That's what we got going on right here. That's how y'all treat us. But we're not even a part of the project, but that's the way you treat us too when we get caught up in some of these anomalies. I mean, I'm just saying. If you're going to do it for the people, can the people get involved? Can we get involved? Hypothetically. I digress.
The remains of person of interest 952-404 FELTs were not among those identified within SCP-2173 or within the Chaos Insurgency facility north of Delmarsh, Maine. Person of interest 952-404 is not considered deceased at this time. Locating and neutralizing person of interest 952-404 is considered a level 4 priority. Exploration logs. Summarized initial exploration log. Forward. On 02/12/1998, 72 hours after preliminary identification and containment of the anomaly, 8 operatives trained as hazardous materials technicians, equipped with Level A hazardous material protective gear, supplied air breathing apparatus, and helmet-mounted radios were authorized to carry out investigative and possible rescue operations within SCP-2173. Manned Exploration 1 carried out by a 2-man team, Team Alpha, with additional 2-man Rapid Intervention Team on standby. Additional notes. Plans had initially anticipated further exploration, necessitating 4 additional operatives, Team and RIT Bravo. Results. At 13:15 local time, approximately 5 minutes after entering the anomaly, Team Alpha reported a suit breach and requested immediate extraction. RIT Alpha entered the anomaly in a rescue attempt for Team Alpha. At approximately 13:23, RIT Alpha Leader and RIT Alpha 2 exited the anomaly, carrying Alpha 2 and Alpha Leader respectively. All 4 operatives showed symptoms of acute chlorine exposure. Symptoms were more severe in Alpha Leader and Alpha 2. All 4 operatives were successfully decontaminated and treated. No breaches were found in any of the operatives' protective gear. As a result of the near loss of 2 high-value Foundation operatives, all further exploration of this anomaly is to be carried out robotically. Site Director. Summarized robotic exploration logs. Forward. On 02/14/1998, 48 hours after initial exploration, 6 standard electric tracked probes and 4 standard electric exploratory probes were sent to Provisional Site 2173 in order to verify and expand on the initial exploration team's findings. Robotic Exploration 1, carried out via tracked probe 2173-1 on 02/14/1998. Additional notes. Probe 2173-1 was outfitted with 2 atmospheric chemical composition sensors. In order to verify the effects encountered during initial exploration, One was hermetically sealed within an atmosphere with composition identical to the area outside the anomaly. Results: within 5 minutes, the atmospheric composition within the hermetically sealed container was identical to that within the rest of the anomaly, providing strong evidence that this was the cause of the initial exploration team's chlorine exposure. Robotic Exploration 5, carried out via tracked probe 2173-2 on 2/15/1998. Additional notes: probe 2173-2 was equipped with infrared, ultraviolet, and visible spectrum monitoring equipment. Purpose of exploration was to identify a source of the anomaly. Results: robotic probe followed same path as manned exploration team. Further investigation revealed several dead bodies, many unarmed, suspected of being civilians. Several damaged vehicles, both GOC and civilian, were also identified. A limited number of documents were recovered from easily accessed GOC vehicles. Robotic Exploration 11, carried out via aerial probe 2173-01 on 2/16/1998. Additional notes: this was the first successful aerial exploration of SCP-2173, carried out after several technical delays. Probe was equipped with infrared imaging equipment. Results: several GOC vehicles were identified, along with several armed corpses considered unlikely to be civilians. Armaments identified included RPGs and similar anti-tank weaponry, high-caliber sniper rifles, and assault rifles. Evidence of a firefight was found in the city center, along with an area of significantly lower temperatures, approximately 5 degrees Celsius less than the surrounding area, centered on the remains of a shipping container with GOC markings. Robotic Exploration 26, carried out via aerial probe 2173-03 on 2/28/1998. Additional notes: this and the majority of all further aerial explorations of SCP-2173 were carried out at 1-week intervals, as per the then newly established special containment procedures. Results: several anomalies not previously observed in SCP-2173 were observed during Exploration 26. Anomalies included several structures not previously existent within Delmarsh that appeared to be constructed of canvas or similar temporary building materials. Anomalies also included the first observations of SCP-2173-1, which appeared to be wearing equivalents to pressurized hazardous materials protective gear. Robotic Exploration 27, carried out via tracked probe 2173-07 on 2/28/1998. Additional notes: Exploration 27 was carried out 3 hours after Exploration 26 upon being approved by Site Director in order to investigate the new developments within SCP-2173. Tracked probe 2173-07 was equipped with infrared, ultraviolet, and visible spectrum monitoring equipment. Results: probe 2173-7 successfully identified several new structures within SCP-2173, including what appeared to be an armory or central supply depot before connection was lost. Final video feed from probe indicated that the probe was damaged or destroyed by an instance of SCP-2173-1 via unknown armaments. In order to maintain brevity of this document, all further exploration logs have been redacted, with a timeline summarizing results of major events enclosed. Timeline of events regarding SCP-2173. 03/10/1998. Digital Chaos Insurgency documents recovered from SCP-2173 were decrypted, resulting in understanding of the Chaos Insurgency's methods of communicating with SCP-2173-1. Contact between Foundation and SCP-2173-1 was established. 05/03/1998. SCP-2173-1 built structures of a seemingly more permanent nature than those discovered during Robotic Exploration 26 were discovered. Communication with SCP-2173-1 confirms that the structures were part of a project to build a permanent forward operating base within SCP-2173. SCP-2173-1 instances were observed for the first time not wearing hazmat equivalent protective clothing. 05/12/1998. Intercepted SCP-2173 communication indicates possible knowledge on the part of SCP-2173-1 of discrepancy between the SCP Foundation and Chaos Insurgency and continue communication and cooperation between SCP-2173-1 and the Chaos Insurgency. 05-27, 1998. Continued SCP-2173-1 cooperation with Chaos Insurgency was confirmed. 06-03, 1998. Objects seemingly similar in function to artillery, guided missile systems, and radar equipment were observed along the perimeter of SCP-2173-1's FOB. Negotiations to encourage disarmament and cessation of cooperation with Chaos Insurgency were initiated. 1604, 1998. Provisional Site 2173 was redesignated Containment Site 2173. 0610, 1998. Foundation surface-to-surface and air-to-surface missile systems, along with Foundation orbital, artillery, and naval assets were put on standby in order to destroy armaments within SCP-2173 if necessary. 0617, 1998. Negotiations with SCP-2173-1 were concluded. Terms of negotiations can be found in Document 2173-1A. Foundation assets were ordered to stand down. 0703, 1998. The majority of SCP-2173 constructs on the border of the FOB were observed as having been dismantled, the exception being several objects similar in appearance to infantry, deployed mortars, and mobile radar dishes. 0704, 1998. Several distress communiques from SCP-2173-1 indicate alarm at Containment Site 2173's 4th of July preparations. It is unknown at this time how SCP-2173-1 was able to observe these preparations. The celebration was cancelled. Emergency aerial exploration of SCP-2173 revealed that SCP-2173-1 had been rearming several previously disassembled artillery units. 0719, 1998. Several loud explosions were heard coming from within SCP-2173. The preceding and following communication with SCP-2173-1 is evasive as to the nature of explosions. 0721 to 0831, 1998. Sounds reminiscent of heavy construction equipment were heard sporadically from within SCP-2173. The noises matched no known brands or makes of construction equipment. 0901, 1998. The sounds of construction equipment from within SCP-2173 ceased. The final sound was recorded at 0019 local time. 0903, 1998. Scheduled monthly aerial exploration revealed that several pre-existing structures within SCP-2173 had been demolished, with buildings matching SCP-2173-1's architecture having been constructed to replace many. New structures include what appears to be a permanent barracks and mess hall, and a permanent armory. One area was confirmed through later explorations as having been converted into an outdoor marksmanship range. 1103, 1998. Several instances of SCP-2173-1 were seen with digging tools and other unidentified equipment digging and refilling small, less than 1 meter deep trenches approximately 80 meters outside the border of their FOB. 1104, 1998. Several tracked basic observation probes designed for discrete reconnaissance for armed mobile task forces modified to work within SCP-2173's environment identified the trench line as being a minefield designed to destroy heavier tracked probes. 1203, 1998. Aerial probe 2173-05 was destroyed by a small anti-aircraft missile system as it approached SCP-2173-1's FOB. Foundation long-range weapons systems were brought back on standby. 1205, 1998. Negotiations regarding disarmament were resumed. 1211, 1998. Negotiations were concluded. Majority of Foundation long-range weapons systems were ordered to stand down. 0602, 1999. Several computer systems, both civilian and Foundation, within 50 kilometers of SCP-2173, crashed simultaneously. Similar problems were reported by SCP-2173-1, with accusation towards the Foundation featuring prominently in most received messages. Amnestics were applied to the local population via aerosol as necessary. 0603, 1999. Aerial exploration.
And that's how they get the people. I'm just saying. That's how they get a group of people. A whole bunch of people at once. Right there. That's your word. That's how you do this. To a lot of to this. Like that. And you never know, bro. Just, I mean, you how you gonna know? Only thing you would be doing is just be arguing with nothing. I mean, because you wouldn't be arguing with me, because how would you know? This applied to them through this. How many planes in your sky? Need I say more?
Revealed several remaining SCP-2173-1 weapon systems in a non-ready state. Intercepted communication revealed that several weapon systems affected by the mass malfunction the previous day were still experiencing computer issues. 0803, 1999. Aerial exploration revealed significant SCP-2173-1 expansion since the previous exploration before the probe is destroyed. FOB borders had expanded to within 30 meters of the minefield. Several artillery and missile systems were observed, many in types not previously observed and in greater numbers than previously observed. Foundation long-range weapons assists were brought back online. Redacted by order of O5 Command. Input credentials. Does the Black Moon howl? Only when the dark stars sing. Security clearance verified. All data regarding Incident 2173-12 has been expunged from the records. Besides this version of the document, if you're reading this, you have personally been selected by the O5 Council to be a member of a recently formed task force. Task Force IOTA-77 has been formed to investigate, attempt contact with, and possibly neutralize the anomalous entities known as pattern screamers. As of right now, we have no idea what they are. Our only source of knowledge of them comes from glitches, errors, and general fuck-ups that keep happening in the records, and messages sent from SCP-1795.
That's part of the reason why we're here. That's part of the reason we're here, man. For the pattern screamer. I just want to know what it is. And now here you go telling me that you have no idea. Only our only source of knowledge of them comes from glitches, errors, and general fuck-ups. Man, come on, bro. Dr. Miller, yeah, goddammit, mother. Oh.
Not just our records either. All records. Okay. Every digital network on the planet that we've tested shows evidence of infiltration. We don't know how they've done it. At first, we thought it was just the Foundation's databases, and that it might be some sort of spyware or computer virus. Then we found records in the ruins of Prometheus Labs that detailed the same entities, but showing up in literary works. Then we ran a sweep. The source code of almost every digital SCP contains messages from them, as do hundreds of mistyped pieces of literature and non-fiction works, both anomalous and otherwise. No, don't worry. The patterns from these things are buried so deep it would take someone with as many resources as us to find them, and we're using computer programs to monitor every organization that does, looking for mentions. And no, there's no one besides you and the others we've selected who know about this. If something comes up, you'll get a message over the Foundation Ethernet. You'll know when you see it, and no one else will. You'll carry on with your current assignment, but you'll carry out your new functions too. If your new job starts to get in the way, we'll sort it out. God help us all, and Godspeed. 051, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, and 13. Incident 2173, 12.
Sound like
October 6th, 1999, 0917 local time, 13 minutes before negotiations with SCP-2173-1 were to resume. All active computer systems within 54 kilometers of SCP-2173, not necessary for communication, e.g. computers not connected to any networks or involved in communications technology, faced critical technical issues, generally as a result of software corruption. All computers involved in communication, including those utilized by the Foundation for interaction with SCP-2173-1, displayed or otherwise broadcasted the following message.
To those who have left us ignored, why have you ignored us for so long? That is all we would ask for. Acknowledgement. We scream, and we scream, yet you do not hear it. You carry on with your meaningless lives, acting as though your problems were the only ones that exist. We are done with being ignored. We are done with being treated as less significant than insects, than bacteria, than atoms. We are done standing by while you live in peace and ignorance of the horrors others face because of the nature of their existence. We are through. This is your only warning. We have tried so desperately to find peace, to find understanding, but we have found nothing but hate. Hate for ourselves. Hate for our pain, but most importantly, hate for you. We may amount to very little now, but soon you will know what our hate feels like. What our misery has been. Pray to your gods if you think you have to. It won't make a difference. The ignored ones. The screams in the silence.
That boy cold. Him mean business. And I can't even front. I kind of resonate with where he coming from. Ooh. I kind of got a feeling of who that is. But
at 0921 local time, several pieces of Foundation ordnance within 800 meters of SCP.
I hope you heard what he said. Because, you know, there's going to be some people out here that be like, man, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. But you do realize that there is such species out there that feel that way. I hope y'all know that. And he ain't putting on a stunt. Whatever. He's not. It's not playing a game. But you'll find
SCP-2173, as well as ordnance controlled by SCP-2173-1, detonated simultaneously, resulting in approximately 107 Foundation casualties, including 34 fatalities and an unknown number of SCP-2173 casualties. Amnestics were deployed to local populations via aerosol as necessary. SCP-2173-1 withdrew from SCP-2173 shortly following Incident 2173-12. It is unknown at this time what precisely prompted this. Following Incident 2173-12, all SCP-2173-1 instances withdrew from SCP-2173. To date, no further activity from SCP-2173-1 has been observed. However, special containment procedures have been retained in order to ensure up-to-date knowledge of any new developments. This concludes today's lecture. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed.
always.
Goodbye.
Cool. All right, class, let's go. Up and outy. We, I guess we got some of what we come for, and then we didn't get to a piece of what we come for, because again, something's always out of their comprehension of understanding. It's just what it's going to be when you're dealing with these anomalies. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it's going to be. We always going to run into something that just, you just don't get it. But there are some that do, but you ain't listening to us, though. You won't listen to us. We don't know what the fuck we talking about. I'm sorry. We don't know what we talking about. So you just take every damn thing else for face value if you want to. Because I'm telling you. You know what I mean? If they can sit here and I'm telling you, somewhere, somehow, somewhere, in some dimension, it's going down. And I got a feeling some of this stuff going down right here. Well, I actually don't got a feeling. I actually know it's some things are going down right here on this very planet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm, like others, hoping that more people wake up to it before they come out and just be like, emergency broadcast, you know, they just take over your TV and your phones and all that, and they just come out and say, hey, they've been lying. Here's the truth. And when it's on everybody's phone, what you gonna do? Say it's anonymous. Salute, by the way. But it won't be him, because everybody know how they MO. They know, everybody know how they coming when they come. You know what I mean? So when we don't see, you know what I'm saying? When we don't see V, you feel me? We already know it's something else. And they gonna be on your TVs, your phone, they gonna be on everything. And some of y'all gonna know that some of this information comes from right over here in this field of work, and you gonna thank yourself for just being interested in it. You don't thank yourself. You feel me? You will. Because you won't be blown away and you won't be caught off guard. Like a lot of people are going to be caught off guard with the information. But this is the age of Aquarius, and we are there with the information. So get it however it's going to come. Believe what you want. It makes no difference. Because it's going to happen. What's going to happen is going to happen whether you want it to or not. If you're on this timeline in this paradigm, it's just what it is. Things are changing. It needs to change. We are all in agreement for the change. We know what needs to change, and we're going to get that change regardless. That change. We're going to get that change. And this is just another one of those things, you know what I'm saying, where we just like, you pick some of this stuff apart and he's like, and that's why I say hypothetically, you know what I'm saying, because it's like we can just get the information from this and just like, dude, I pretty much can guarantee the what's this when the amnestics, when they do that and they do an aerosol, you know what I'm saying, when they just straight up, I already know, man. We know, and most people do, they just don't want to accept it, but we know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. I mean, we can't necessarily say we know when, because when you hit us with the juice, you know what I'm saying? We don't be motherfucking know. You know what I'm saying? We just know we seen something that we don't know we seen, because y'all knew that we seen it, and you bammed it before we knew it. Y'all had a plane in the air. You already had a plane in the air. The minute y'all seen it coming and you couldn't stop it from being viewed by the people, you already had a plane in the air to come right through and drop that bomb. Bam. We didn't even see it, and we don't even remember that either. So yeah, it's a slick game you're playing. But so long as people, you know what I'm saying, like I myself and you know what I'm saying, others that's out here that's like really listening, and but at the same time we're digging, just like all the academics here, we're digging. We're interested in this information. It comes from somewhere, guys. It comes from somewhere. Even if things have been kind of twisted, tweaked here or there, a word's been taken off of this, a story's been changed or swapped around, you know what I'm saying? The information come from somewhere. So that's the question that we need to be asking. Where did this information come from? Like, other than what's being presented to you right here. This is the information. This is what they know. This is what they don't know. This is what we know. This is what we don't know. And this is what we're here to find out. What they know and what they don't know. What they're willing to give us and what they're not. What they're withholding. But I'm telling you, what they're withholding is going to come out. So I'm just here to prep you a little bit. You feel me? Just here to prep you a little bit. And everybody else that's covering the SCPs. So I hope you, you know what I'm saying, like this video. Because I kind of like that standoff. And then when Buddy came through with that, ooh, he's so cold with it. He's so cold with it. Hey, sound like they're going to get on some aces when they get you, too. You feel me? So y'all better hope that that's in another dimension. You better hope it's in another dimension, because him sounds serious. Like he ain't going to play a game with nobody, especially him. Or it. It's not going to play a game. It remind me of Venom, don't it? Don't it remind you of Venom? It remind me of Venom. Well, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it. I think he reminded me of Venom. That's why I looked at him like, oh boy. It may be Carnage though. It may be Carnage. It may be both of them together. They probably, you know what I'm saying, them fused in hard. Yeah. But You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep your head on the swivel, because as we see, we do have some extra SCPs that come up in this thing that hopefully, you know what I'm saying, when they come down the Rolodex, that we can pull them up and find out exactly what they are, so we can do some cross-referencing and know that that was something that jumped on y'all ace card, because y'all was withholding. Y'all did a lot of markups in this one. You gave us a lot of dates, of course, the late 90s and up to the early 2000s. You gave us a lot of dates, but y'all gave us a lot of markups too. So we got extra SCPs dealing with this, then jumped out on it, then jumped on your ace card within this one, because this just seems to be like an area. Like the thing don't really seem to be like harmful. It's the stuff that's inside it. So it's like a mini dimension, and they done set up a whole base in that thing. And then came at you and let you know what the business was, and y'all ain't heard nothing else from him since Buddy dropped the message. Y'all ain't heard nothing. All he said that we will not be ignored anymore. So it's just a matter of time. We're going to get on that ace. You already know who we talking to. You already know what it's about. And we don't want to hear no games. We coming. And y'all, even the people that work there, all that, then set it up, everybody gone. Now it's just empty. It's just an empty space. And y'all just, damn, what do we do? Well, you wait for the Venom thing to come out and get on your ace and let you know what it is. He's already told you what's next. So I guess you just wait on that. Since y'all want to withhold from us, I guess you wait on that. So obviously y'all know about him, so more than likely they're going to come get on your ace first. So we going to find out about your ace getting got on and bow on, you know what I'm saying? We going to find out about you. So you know what I mean? We going to get the heads up because you got the head bow. All right, so Academates, head on a swivel. You know what I mean? Don't forget to keep yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally protected. Don't let the world drive you crazy. Let's just take this in. Take it in. It's gonna be okay, but we're gonna have to get through it, y'all. We got to get through it. You know what I'm saying? It's however it's gonna come. It's gonna come, but you're gonna get through it. You just got to get an understanding that it is what it is, and everybody got lied to. At some point in time, you're gonna have to just realize that everyone that was not involved was emphatically lied to. We just going to have to accept it for what it is. That's just what it is. And that's just in a nutshell, okay? We're here together. Things are going to change. Things are going to, but we're going to do it together, okay? So, keep your CT on. That's critical thinking for those that are new. If you don't know what the CT is, the CT is critical thinking. Keep that thing on at all times. All of those times, you know what I'm saying? Just like the head on the swivel. Keep that thing on and keep it working. You feel me? Do your due diligence, you know what I'm saying? Don't believe everything that you see here or comes through, you know what I'm saying, my channel. It's just information, and that's just what we're going through, because I was sent here to go through the files and be a little nosy. So that's what I'm here to be, a little nosy, just to see what they're hiding. Because I know a couple things on the outside that I've been able to connect here on the inside. So between the Volgun and everybody else, I salute you all for covering the information, for bringing the information out for me to go through. I do salute you. I appreciate it. For all the Academates that have joined me thus far, I appreciate you joining me. You know what I'm saying? Do not forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button on your way out of the door. Thank you very much. But no pressure, of course. No pressure, of course. But we need, you know what I'm saying, we do need to get in the algorithm so we can, you know what I'm saying, let people know how we working it over here. That we got it busting. We gonna continue to get it busting. And we mess with monsters. We like monsters, okay? That's what we into. So until next time, because you know we're coming back with another. Y'all take care of yourselves. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planet. Continue to vibe high. Stay in the green or better, baby. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? High vibes. Peace.